I'm Anastasia, and this is something that helped me. I know every story is different, but I hope that in this you can find something to help you as well. Best of luck.
We have an excellent pediatrician, and he was right with us on this journey. He never diminished my worries or concerns, even from the beginning. It was not easy to find answers, but he never stopped looking. When I brought my son in for an MRI, something happened, I don't know, but he didn't hold still. And so the MRI tech here locally didn't do anything, didn't like find a way to push through it or pivot or make it happen. They just told me, no, we can't do the test, and they sent us away. There were no results at all. And so our excellent pediatrician really had to pull some strings to get us up to Doernbechers and get an appointment for the MRI that he needed. And I remember, this is so funny, last night, my husband and I, Bob, we were talking about going away for a night as a couple because we were experiencing so much stress. And as a couple, I don't know that we had ever gone away together, maybe once in like 10 years of marriage. So anyway, we had been talking about how fun it would be to just go to the coast for one night and get away as a couple. So in the morning, I'm driving Ben to school, and of course this is at like noon when he finally wakes up. I'm driving Benjamin to school, and he tells me that he came up with a plan that he would start saving all of his money every single day so that he could take Bob and I on a trip, just the three of us. So I thought this was funny that, of course, as the youngest, he needs to be a part of our special journey. But anyway, he talked about this plan all the way to school this morning, and then he went to school and he, had a good day. And so after school, I told him the news that his doctor got us this appointment and we would be going to Portland, just the three of us, Ben and Bob and me. And he was so excited for the trip. It was amazing. He had been terrified of the MRI in the past. I don't know if you've ever had an MRI. They put your head in a cage and they put you in this white tube, and then really loud, scary noises happen. And so it's not strange as a child to find that a little intimidating. So anyway, he had been really nervous that he needed an MRI and would have to do it somewhere else. And I thought it was so amazing that last night, not knowing any of this would come, he got so excited to go on a trip, just him and Bob and I, and he was so excited and thinking all about it, that finally when this happened, the excitement of the trip carried him over all of that fear of the MRI. And it's such a sweet example to me of how a lot of times we're unaware of how this moment right now, our current life, is preparing us for the future. In 1,000 tiny ways, the things that are happening today are preparing us for the future. I love it. So in your life, you don't have to share it here necessarily in public for the world to see, but in your journal, just take a minute and think about, is there anything that you have been dreading? Any appointments or experiences that are absolutely necessary, you must do them, but something that you're really not looking forward to? Now think, what destination or experience brings you the most joy or excitement? How could you plan to include some of this joy and excitement in or around or before this experience that you're fearing, to give yourself something to look forward to and carry yourself through the difficult experience that is necessary?
It used to really bother me. Every single person would say, I don't know how you do it. And for me, I realized the answer is one day at a time, sometimes 1 minute at a time. People would say, I could never do that. Yes, you could, and you will. The journey is long and bumpy, but keep taking those tiny steps, and you can do this. I promise. Whatever is standing in front of you today, you can get through it.